Hey folks, I'm Gon here. Now, I'm gonna try and do this in one because what I'm about to tell you is a lot on my head. You may realise I've had quite a bit of a break recently, about 2 month break. The reasons why I'm gonna explain now, and be aware, this video might not even go up. I don't know, because when I start talking about what I'm gonna talk about, I get very upset. I've tried recording this video before, and I've ended up in tears and being able to continue. Um, as some of you may know, if you've watched some of my other videos, I have something called Down syndrome. Now, Down syndrome, well, has its problems. One of the few things that affect many people is the fact that you have to have a routine. You have to have set things. It's hard for people with my condition to accept change. For instance, say for someone really suffering with Down syndrome, someone's just changed their hair. It's hard for their brain to accept that, and because of that, it can give them a meltdown. It can make them not being able to cope with the world around them, and it can be really, really bad. Now, I'm not as bad as I used to be. The thing is, a few months ago in September, my great Aunt Mary died, and my great Aunt Mary had something called fibromyalgia. The thing is, around this time I got a job, and my mum has the same thing, and my mum's been getting pains, and after that I started having nightmares that I would lose my mum or my mum would die, and that scares the hell out of me. That would scare anyone. The thing is, with my problem, it makes it kind of worse, because the only thing in my life that's always been there, that's always stayed constant, that's never changed, my mum. To lose something that big, I don't know how I'd cope. I mean, even when I move out, I'm not sure how I'm going to cope. To lose that thing that's always there, that kind of routine, I don't know how my problem's going to affect it. I don't know how my brain's, and it scares the freaking hell out of me. And it really does make me upset, and I'm trying not to cry. It's a little. I'm doing a bit better than I did yesterday when I told my mum about this. But I've been having nightmares for a long time since that happened in September, and because of that, I've not been doing too well. I've got a job which I really enjoy. I was doing college at the time, which was helping. It was all one thing after another. I didn't mention it to anyone because I didn't want to put it to anyone. And as my friends, close by friends, they've got jobs and everything, but trying not to go here. That happened, and I felt depressed, and many times I get depressed quite easily. There's sometimes in the year, particularly around this time when I've had a break, where I feel really, really down, and that's more because of my own problems. I've never been really good at leaving things in the past behind, leaving my mistakes behind, and I feel bad about them. I feel guilty. I feel like I'm letting people down, and I'm letting other people down. And the one thing that's helped me through these last few years is sorry, is just the fact that I've been going to these streams, and I've had these people. So if you can hear, that's my little brother. I've had these people, Neon, Ronnie, the whole community, just buying me, supporting me, and that level of support gives me gave me confidence. Going to Comic Con gave me confidence. The job I've got gave me a lot of confidence. In fact, the job I've got has helped me so many ways, my confidence as well. So where I feel like I'm letting people down, I feel even worse. So when I took a break because everything was going on top of me, I felt worse and worse and worse, because I feel like I'm letting people down. I feel like I'm letting myself down, and it just made me feel even worse. But what I've realised over these last few months, if anything, is when you start YouTube, you make a promise. You should ask yourself something really. If you ever came popular, will you leave the people that you were there for you behind? And I think, no, you don't. If I ever got like 1 million subscribers, I'd never leave anybody behind. I wouldn't change at all. And what I've seemed to find myself is, things happen to me all the time. Things happen to everyone, and the world's getting a really dark place. But what I've realised, and the world is dark, after that darkness there comes a light, and a lot of it. And you'd be surprising, even though it's hard to get to sometimes, you'd be surprised how much that light can help you. I was in a really dark place before I started YouTube. Very, very dark. I started YouTube, became friends with a few people, and they helped me out a lot. And I kept getting in dark places, and I've kept going that, but it's these people that will help you through there. There are people out there that help you through there. And that's just, I managed to get through that, so that's the worst part of that's just, well, semi-worst part. That's just my advice to anybody. Things do get dark, but it can help. And I've struggled with it over the last few months. I'm fine now, I'm a lot better, I feel a lot better about myself. I'll tell you about that why, because today, I quit college this morning. Now, a lot of you may be saying, why are you throwing that away? I've got a job that makes me very, very happy. It's very, very tiring, yes, and it's a lot of work, but I really enjoy it. Not only that, but it's given me it's helped my confidence a hell of a lot more than the 5 years of college has ever done. And I just feel stuck at college, and I feel so down about it. And last night, I talked to my mum about it, and I literally broke down in tears because I can feel starting to go now. I felt like I'm letting myself down. I felt like I'm letting my mum down. I felt like I'm just throwing all that away. I felt like I'm throwing it out, and I feel so stuck at college, and so trapped in the same thing that I'm just miserable. You can't see it. I can feel myself getting a bit down. So if I stop, I just don't worry about it. So it's been going on for 5 years, and a long time ago I decided I didn't want to do college anymore. It wasn't for me. But I had no choice. I had no other way out. I had to do it because I had to find a job. And I had to find a job because I had to find a way to live. Now I've got a job. I had a difference. And it was when I got this new job that things started changing. I got more confident. I got up in the morning. I was up, fresh, ready to go. But what I realised is I go to college and I would be no motivation at all because I was so miserable there of having to go for the same stuff again and again and again. And just felt like I was stuck in a loop. As soon as I finished college and got to all that, oh yeah, I'm going to work, it's great. And it was that same enthusiasm I had when I started YouTube and all those people was there. So I quit. I went to college this morning and I told my tutor I want to quit. Now, what I'm upset about is the fact that when I said that, and I said I'd had a long time to think about it, he didn't really consider much, and he kept trying to batter me down with reasoning and try and say, don't go, you've only got a few months left. And he kept going, and no matter how much I said to him, I've made my decision, it's not going to change anything. I don't want to do it anymore, it's not for me, I work. He kept going and going and going. And I'm an adult, I should be able to make my own decisions. I feel appalled that certain people, my tutors, were that busy trying to actually carry on and keep making me do those decisions and making me feel that bad. Okay, voice is cracking. I'm fine. Come on, it's alright. You're fine. I feel that bad and that low when they say, well, you're disappointing us, you're throwing everything away. I find that appalling. Because it was very difficult to do that, and it took me about 45 minutes, and then I had to talk to another tutor who then decided to said she was going to ring my mum when I left college. I already talked to my mum, so... Anyway, the news about this is now I'm trying not to tear up again like I did in the last one. Come on. The good news is I now have free time. Now this free time is good because it helps me get a lot of the stress and worry off that I have. And even though I'm worrying about my mum, I'm scared of losing, I'm scared of, really scared of growing up. I'm scared of moving out because I don't know how I'm going to cope without those constant routines and constant things I have to have. I don't know how I'm going to cope with that much change. I'll get through it. Basically, now I have more free time, I'm going to be able to do a lot more YouTube. Now, while I'm going to be doing full-time at work now, so I get more money, that also means I'll be able to save up for a better system. But with doing more YouTube, I do intend, and I've hinted this and said this and been in quite a few streams and helping people out, I will, and I mean this, intend to do a full Let's Play, or rather, my master guide, because a lot of guides I've seen over the internet don't know quite a bit about the game, and I seem to know quite a lot of Dark Cloud, which is a game that means a hell of a lot to me, in many ways, because it was, the reason why I started YouTube, and it's a game that a lot of people like, but it speaks to a generation, because in the game, you are basically one person that is trying to build the world back up and fix the world person by person. Now, if you use that as a life motto, the best thing you can do as a person, if you're a kind person, all you need to do, you don't need to try and prove anything to anyone, all you need to do, and all we can do, is fix the world person bit by piece by piece, build the world back up piece by piece. And that's one of the reasons I like that game, it kind of sends that message out, And it made when I was playing it as a kid, it made me feel so much better and so much more confident about myself and so much I could do and help, which is why I'm doing YouTube as well as that. Now, the last thing I want to say is the reasons why I started YouTube. I started YouTube, admittedly, I've said this before, I started as an outlet because I wanted to help people, but at the same time I needed something to pour this despite the misery I was having at college and all this stuff. I needed to pour that extra stuff of emotion out, and it worked with YouTube. I was able to feedback slightly, even though it sound boring as hell on my original videos, and get that out. And I think that's what drew people in. That's when I started talking streams, the honesty and the kind of stuff that everybody's just one person. You get YouTubers, they're just people. They're not big things, or they're not things that like I got nervous with Nick on it, was my confidence. But we are just people, and that's what I was trying to put across. And it was good to be able to put myself as I am, no change, across as I am, and get like that, and get the response back. So yes, I am coming back, and I've managed to get through this without crying, which is really good with me. I'm going to be uploading this straight away. I am coming back, Dark Cloud is coming. I'm getting an external hard drive at the end of the week, and this week, and what I'm going to do is, I'm going to get that, it's going to be a terabyte. I'm going to stream Dark Cloud via my PS4. So I'll stream it in live broadcast, I'll export them to YouTube, and then put them as private, download them, and then cut them into chunks. So I'll be probably streaming one area at a time if I can. I mean, some areas like the Demon Shaft I'm probably going to have to do two, because Demon Shaft is way too long. But I am going to do it. So what I'm asking you as well is if some of you would join that stream, because I plan to name my original character. I would like some feedback, some, like, what's the word for it now? Not communication. I can't remember. It's a certain word. It's interactivity. That is it. Interactivity between the stream chat. There's people who subscribe to me and that. So I would like some of you, if you could, when I stream next, would you like to come in the chat and then see if we can, choose which boxes or choose the names of the characters. You can have anything, but no profanity. That means you, Camman, and Danny X. No profanity. I'm not going into Dark Cloud and getting a character that's named Craphead, or Craphead died, or Craphead was unexhausted, or something really bad. I don't mind it if people really want that, because it's funny, but I'd rather not. It's a kind of childhood thing. Anyway, I've managed to get through this video, which I didn't think I would, because the last time I tried, even this was just after I tried to talk to my mum, I was still quite emotional. I am back soon. I'm currently working with a few people, one of my old school friends, and getting thumbnails to Dark Cloud. If anybody else wants to pitch in for anything like that, feel free to. I also have another announcement. At the end of the month, the 30th January, I will be going to the Super Retro Gamescom in Leeds. I'll probably get in there as it starts, but I will have to leave early because, unfortunately, I was trying to find someone to cover me at work, and I've not been able to, so I may have to leave before. So if anybody wants to come see me, or if any of the stream gang lives in Leeds, I would appreciate it if you, meet me, because I don't know Leeds that well. I'm going with friends. I think Zenbone's meeting me there, if possibly. So if any of you want to come meet me or talk to me or anything like that, or even if people that have Down syndrome want to come meet me, I think it's only £3 for an entry for an adult child. Children go free. So if anybody, not just my subscribers, anybody with DAMP as well, that wants to talk about that kind of thing, the issues of it, feel free to come and meet me. Come talk to me. I don't mind. Anyway, that was a little bit longer than I expected. I didn't know how long it was going to be, but I've been Gun Games. Thank you for supporting, all your support. Thank you for all of you for watching my videos, commenting, showing your spots, showing what you like, showing what you don't like. Just thank you, all of you. I mean, it's not my 3-year anniversary yet, which it soon will be, but from the bottom of my heart and from the bottom of people that are around me, I'm assuming as well. Seriously, thank you guys. You guys help me a lot just by being there. Just by saying hi, even that means everything to me, so I'm going to stop talking now, it's getting way too loud. So, I'm Gun Games, I am back, I will see you next time, I'm gone.